Nothing to report, sir.
On about? Where do you think you're going, Father?
We're low on food and coin. I may have to bring out the old sword, do some work to feed us.
The village is off limits. There's been too much fighting between Templars and mages. Take it elsewhere.
We're not with the Templars or the mages. We're agents of the Inquisition.
You could be anyone. You think I don't know what "don't open the gates" mean? If you're from the Inquisition, prove it. Until then, the gates stay closed.
We're not here to call...
Then you can leave. Easiest way not to... The gates stay shut until I get orders otherwise. Move along.
Very well.
Andraste...
We've gotten a new shipment. You'll have what you need.
Good. You're
I'll pass on your thanks, Master Harry.
Do you need something?
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Walk safely, Herald of Andraste. Walk safely, Herald of Andraste.
Need something?
The red lyrium we found at the
My brother Bartrand and I sort of... Bartrand brought it back to the surface, and... Need something? want to talk about?
Greetings.
Your kind killed the most holy.
Lies. Your kind let her die.
Shut your mouth, mate!
Enough!
Knight Commander!
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean, exactly?
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death. Who? You? Random clerics who weren't
The rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
I don't believe I'm Andraste's herald any more than you do, Chancellor.
That laudable humility won't stop the Inquisition.
The Inquisition claims only that we must close the breach or
You say that now, Commander. We shall see if the sentiment remains true.
Remind me, why are you allowing the
Clearly, your Templar knows...
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because... The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in Val Royeaux, however.
The Mages and Templars are fighting, even though we don't know what really...
Exactly why all this should be left to a new Divine. If you are...
Or we'll be happy to use someone as a...
You think nobody cares about the truth?
But you won't grieve if the Herald of Andraste is conveniently swept under a carpet.
How widespread is the violence?
Impossible to say.
Your organization flouting the chant...
With the Conclave destroyed, I imagine the war between Mages and Templars is renewed with interest.
I'll make sure they see reason in Val Royeaux.
I pray you're right.
Greetings, Herald of Andraste.
How about nails? Can Harry at least get me a few score nails by tomorrow? Did you need something?
I'll leave you to your work.
All things in this world are finite. What one man gains, another has
I
lost.
don't know if Apothecary Don can get you that many healing drafts, revered
How
mother.
fares your quest to seal the breach?
To their peace of mind. Our Maker sees this with a heavy heart.
I'm doing everything within my power.
A task, such as closing the breach, is a heavy burden. We remember Andraste, but she had generals advise, do everything within your power. But remember those who would help you.
I thought I made it clear that I'm not the herald.
I understand. Whatever... If the faith of the people is nothing but a tool, then I beg you to use it well. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Can you tell me about the original Inquisition?
The original Inquisition was formed after the First Blight, well before the Chantry as we know it. The Inquisitors were hunters, zealots who tracked and killed cultists and dangerous mages. As Andraste rose to power, the Inquisition came into her service. Instead of hunting those who would do harm, the Inquisitors spread the chant of light by force.
No wonder everyone is so nervous around us. Who chose that name?
Divine Justinia herself. I understand that this was not a popular... In any case, once the chant of light had spread far and wide, there was less need for zealots. The Inquisitors became the seekers of truth, and eventually the Templars.
This is a dark chapter of history.
Do you know what impresses me most about? They fought horrific battles, killed and died for their cause, and when it was time, perhaps the name was Divine Justinia's message, that when the Inquisition is needed, but when its work is done, it will put its sword away.
How are the people doing?
They are scared, of course. I doubt many will sleep well until you have sealed the... I have offered what help I can. What more do you wish to know?
What are you doing to help?
My sisters and I have been... Some refugees come with food, while others... Beyond that, many simply wish the familiar... It is little enough work to offer some comfort to those in pain.
How are the villagers in Haven doing?
They are terrified. Many of them came here because the war... In their minds, the death of a... To that, at the breach. Farmers have fled their fields. If we do not restore order, half of Thedas may starve.
Do you have information?
The refugees in the hinterlands are desperate. Without... Villagers in Crestwood are besieged. People are vanishing in the hills of Emprise de Lyon. More than that I cannot say. It is a chaotic time for all in Olay and Ferelden.
Farewell.
Make her go. You return.
Is there anything I can do to help you or...
My healers would benefit from more supplies. If you could deliver this list and the items on it to Quartermaster Threat, it may not seem like much, but it would enable my healers to save many.
Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written.
More healing
Nice
drafts
work
for
with those
you,
supplies.
revered Mother.
The
Thank
Smiths
you.
can use them to fit up. Might not affect you much, but our recruits will have better chances next time some monster flies.
If I have material for a special order...
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found. The Inquisition can use that.
Though you had granted them power over the very Fade itself.
Anything more, revered Mother?
I greet you.
Though they could do anything,
Farewell.
they
Make her go
destroyed
with you.
nothing, created nothing. Loved.
Ah, Lord Trevelyan. May I have a moment?
Yes, Ambassador?
I'd like to discuss your parents.
A little sudden, but it's time someone made an honest man of me.
What? Very amusing. This is serious. I'd like to dispatch a courier asking the bands of House Trevelyan to align themselves with us. What are your thoughts? Should we approach your family for their formal support of the Inquisition?
If that's what you want, I'll send a letter to my family. They'll respect the request if it comes from me.
Wonderful. That will save time.
Why not?
You are from Ostwick. Orlesian nobles consider the free marches somewhat quaint.
Orlais has a proper empire. Free marchers never unite until dark...
No one doubts their ferocity when it happens. Speaking of which, I should thank you for your pay. The accommodations in Haven are surely rough for someone of your birth.
This can't be what you're accustomed to, Ambassador.
One adjusts. I stay busy. It helps take my mind from our and the cold, and the wildlife. Why anyone lived here before we found Andraste's ashes, I cannot imagine.
Having a few leagues of ice between me and whoever wishes...
Do not say that too loud. Until next time, my...
All right.
Let us begin. Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask him.
What can they do? It's just talk.
Don't underestimate the power of their words. An angry mob will do you in just as quickly as a blade.
I will go with him. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through. The city still mourns.
Just
just a guest seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lord Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then. They wish to protect the people? From us? Return to Hayden. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Not open today. Not until this fast is over, at least. Too many swords out.
People of Val Royal, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet, no servant of anything beyond his selfish greed.
I make no such claim. I wasn't sent here by Andraste or the Maker. I'm simply trying to close the breach. It threatens us all.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
What's the meaning of this?
Her claim to authority is an insult, much like your own.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
If you're not here to help the Chantry, then you just came to make speeches.
I came to see what frightens old women so, and to laugh.
But Lord Seeker, what if he really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royeaux is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Fortunately, the Templars aren't our only hope.
I wouldn't write them off so quickly. There must be those in the Order who see what he's become. Either way, we should first return to Haven.
This victory must please you greatly, Seeker Cassandra.
We came here seeking only to speak with the Mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
And you had no power. Now we have been shown up, and my fellow clerics have scattered. Just tell me one thing. If you do not believe you are the Maker's chosen, then what are you?
Someone who can help close the breach.
That is... more... I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
It's not too late.
If only...
What's to stop you from...
We are not looking for a winning...
Open? Yes, as open as I can be. If you've a need for the well-cut or the sparkling, perhaps I can help. At the very least, we can appear like everything is normal. Yes.
What's that? An arrow with a message?
Chantry liars.
us to the mages. Chantry liars.
We should search the area.
The Templars didn't even...
Maker, know my heart. Take from me a life of sorrow. Come. Oh, Maker, look away. I have broken the chant because it comes from my heart. What have we when our divine is dead and the sky burns?
The Inquisition can give you the answer.
So I have a faith. I can't even look to our Templar.
I believe that messenger is trapped.
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps my people are the wiser option.
I'm surprised the leader of the mages wasn't at the conclave.
Yes. You were supposed to be, and yet somehow you avoided death.
As did the Lord Seeker, you'll note. Both of us sent negotiators in our stead in case it was a trap. I won't pretend I'm not glad to live. I lost many dear friends that day. It disgusts me to think the Templars will get away with it. I'm hoping you won't let them.
So you think the Templars are responsible?
Why wouldn't she?
Lucius hardly seems broken up over his losses, if he's concerned about them at all. You heard him. You think he wouldn't happily kill the Divine to turn people against us? So yes, I think he did it. More than I think you did it, at any rate.
And what do you want in exchange for the mage's help?
Oh, I haven't promised the Inquisition our help yet. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lord Herald.
Come, let us return to Haven.
We maintain an Inquisition presence on Commander Cullen's orders. This has been received as you might expect.
Watch your tongue.
The light's in the shadow eye.
Inquisition, eh? I'll sell. But if the Chantry censures you, I'm not liable. Mold.
What did they need?
All's well, it seems.
We shall see.
Inquisition's herald!
Herald of Andraste! How much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what?
What is that?